Welcome to the Aero-News Network's Avionics Innovation Preview 2020. Like many of you, we hated missing out on the most recent AEA convention and trade show, and most especially our annual live streaming coverage of exciting events and new product introductions. We know our dear friends at AEA did their best, but global issues got in the way. So, in honor of the great staff at AEA and our immense respect for the innovative spirit of the avionics community, Aero-News Network and our airborne news team are pleased to present something of a Plan B until we can all meet again and do it for real at AEA 2021. The Aero-News Network is therefore presenting this online reveal of the best and brightest of the avionics community, with a sure knowledge that better and more innovative things await us all. With all that said, please enjoy our Avionics Innovation Preview for 2020, and we look forward to seeing you all and reporting live from AEA 21 in Dallas next year.
Hello and thank you for joining us for the virtual new product introduction. My name is Steve Broderick, Distribution and Business Development for AEM. AEM is a leading global provider of specialty aviation solutions. We're excited to share with you just one of our new products, with some even bigger developments coming later this year. The latest addition to AEM's specialty audio product line is the BAA01 Bluetooth audio accessory. Designed to introduce Bluetooth technology into the cockpit's existing audio system, the BAA01 provides a straightforward solution to bringing modern connectivity into the aircraft. This cockpit upgrade is perfect for situations where Bluetooth connectivity is required. However, there is none available on the existing audio panel, there is none available on the user's preferred headset, and the operator does not wish to replace and rewire the entire aircraft audio system. In this presentation, we'll show you various scenarios where this cockpit upgrade is perfect. But first, let's look at some of the features. The BAA01 is Zeus mounted and has a total height of 1.1 inches. This small yet powerful audio accessory will allow 2 unique Bluetooth connections per device. It can support discrete calls and music using the built-in Bluetooth audio profiles. 2 integrated multi-mode front panel annunciators display power, pairing, and link status. 7 amps of charging is available through 2 front panel Type-C USB charging ports, and an additional rear USB out for extra power needs in the cockpit, such as a permanent iPad or tablet installation. The charging ports feature a smart load sharing to efficiently distribute the correct amount of power required by each connected device. Each of the following scenarios gives your occupants the ability to listen to their devices, make cell phone calls when appropriate, and keep their devices fully charged, all without having to replace the aircraft's audio system or headsets. Scenario 1. In-line with headset audio. In this scenario, the BAA01 is installed between the audio controller and the user's headset. It does not occupy a transceiver position on the audio controller, and minimal modification to the aircraft wiring is required. Once the BAA01 connects to the user's device, audio can stream to the headset and from the mic, and the user controls the audio and phone calls from their connected device, just like in your car. In this scenario, the user also has the ability to make discrete calls. From the front panel, the Bluetooth connection can be removed from the ICS. This setting also attenuates receive audio and ICS audio by 3 dB. The user is then free to have a private conversation using the connected device, while retaining the ability to hear important communication from the pilot, co-pilot, or passengers. This functionality will be highly sought after by DEA, FBI, corporate users, tech-savvy passengers, and many others. Scenario 2, as a transceiver position. In this scenario, the BAA01 acts as a standalone transceiver from the audio controller point of view. To participate in a connected call, the user selects the BAA01 transmit position on the audio panel and routes the mic audio to the device using the push-to-talk key, the same as would be done with any transceiver. Audio from the connected device can be monitored using the appropriate audio controller receive switch. Scenario 3. Passenger Bluetooth connectivity. Connect as many passengers to their devices as you want. With no need to change audio controllers or passenger headsets, simply insert the BAA01 into the ICS line of the existing audio system. Now, your passengers have the ability to listen to their devices, make discrete calls, charge their devices, all while maintaining their connection to the aircraft intercom system. Lastly, Scenario 4. Glass cockpit connectivity. AEM audio engineers have put the hooks in place to connect the BAA01 to your glass cockpit. The protocol would be provided by the OEM on a case-by-case basis. The TSO pending release of the BAA01 is June 2020. For more information, see the AEM website aem-corp.com. Thank you for watching.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shadin Avionics and I am the General Manager for Aircraft Lighting International. I'm excited to be with you today for our new product introduction. This is ALI's first time presenting and I would like to take a second to introduce our company. ALI was founded by Nick Michelinakis over 20 years ago. And back then he recognized that LED lighting would be the future. Accordingly, Nick began designing and manufacturing LED lamps that would be true direct replacements to the existing fluorescent systems. Fast forward and you'll find that today ALI has numerous PM8 solutions for over 100 makes and models of aircraft. With our LED solutions and growing product lines, ALI has become recognized as industry experts. ALI got here by following 3 simple principles. Make the highest quality products at a competitive price point with the shortest amount of lead time. To the right, you'll see a familiar product, our drop-in LED readers. With those, all you do is unplug the incandescent bulb, plug our LED in, and that's it. It's that simple. And that simplicity follows all of our product lines. And with that said, let's go to our latest offering. ALI's newest product is part number N6908X-Y, also known as the LED window lamp. It's pictured on the right. This product replaces the entire OEM lighting assembly found on King Air 90s and 200s. To install, first unplug the OEM ballast and remove the OEM assembly. From there, take the LED window lamp, mount it in the same spot as the OEM assembly, and then plug in the LED to the connector that fed the OEM ballast, and you're good to go. It's easy, simple, and safe. And it's also available in warm and cool white color temperatures. The key benefits of ALI's LED window lamp include: it's easy to install and allows you to use existing wiring and controls. It's safer. ALI's LED window lamps are safer because it gets rid of the high voltage ballasts and the glass fluorescent tubes found on the OEM system. Our LED systems are more efficient, will reduce current draw, and eliminate heat. And since we're dealing with LEDs, our systems will have much longer lifespans than that of the bipin fluorescent tubes. That equals less maintenance time dealing with lighting, so you can focus on more pressing matters. The improvement in lighting from ALI's LED window lamp is self-evident, as you can see in this slide. Starting from the left, you have ALI's LED window lamp in warm white. Moving to the right, you'll find the OEM fluorescent lamp in warm white next to our LED lamp in cool white. A stark comparison. Note that ALI's LEDs illuminate the entire window frame on that King Air, and it provides a cleaner, fuller look. It's a simple upgrade that can totally change the entire feel of the cabin without changing anything else. We've installed this now on several aircraft, and the feedback is resoundingly positive. For more information on the LED King Air window lamp or any of our LED products, feel free to contact us via email or call our home office. Me, Shadin Avionics, or one of our team members will pick up the phone and we'll get you what you need. Thank you and have a great day.
Air data test sets have evolved into automated digital tools. Pitot probes are evolving into smart AOA sensors, but pitot adapters and connection systems are, however, the same as they were 50 years ago. That is until now. Today, AIRR Engineering is manufacturing the next generation of innovative pitot adapters, isolation manifolds, and distribution systems that will change the way you think about air data testing. Hi, I'm Carrie with AIRR Engineering. A solid connection between the pitot probe and the air data test set is the essential foundation for accurate air data testing. At AIRR Engineering, we understand this necessity and design tools to effectively and efficiently meet the purpose. Starting with a clean sheet of paper and no restrictions, we have created smart probe adapters and coupled them with the most advanced, compact isolation manifold and distribution system available today. In addition, we have developed a line of cam-operated pitot and pitot-static adapters that take the guesswork out of making a leak-free connection to the pitot probe. The result is very fast and very easy setup and testing. To demonstrate this new technology, we're going to leak test an adapter kit for a plane with 2 AOA smart probes and a standby pitot-static probe. First, we have our AOA Smart Probe pitot-static adapter, right hand and left hand. Next, we have our standby probe pitot-static adapter. We have 2 pitot saver heat alarms, 3 leak test plugs, 3 color-coded ribbon hoses, and lastly, our distribution manifold with isolation valves, down for close, up for open, with metal feet that adhere the manifold to the lid. Now let's take a look at how the ribbon hose speed connector attaches to the distribution manifold. First, we want to remove our dust caps. Get your hose number 1, remove another dust cap. Align the connector, tighten it down, store your dust cap, and do the same thing for the next 2. Now that we've made our connections to the distribution manifold, we're going to move on to the pitot-static adapters. Same process. Tighten the connector down, remove the internal dust plug. Then you want to insert the test plug, swing the cam arm up, and tighten down the pusher. Now we're going to repeat the process with the other adapters. And now we're ready to do the pitot-static adapter leak test. We have reached the FTP altitude and airspeed, and the total system leak rate is less than 10 feet per minute. Alrighty, so to get started, you want to get your adapter, make sure our pitot heat's not on. Looks like we're good to go. Slide the adapter onto the pitot tube, rotate the arm, tighten the pusher. Lastly, you want to get your pitot saver, do a battery check. Sounds good. And pop it on. And then you would repeat the process on the other side. Just that fast, just that simple. Activating pitot heat on a stationary aircraft can really mess up your day. AIRR Engineering has developed a simple, economical solution to warn personnel of this very dangerous situation, and we want to show you how it works. Hi, I'm Carrie with AIRR Engineering. During years of being involved in aircraft maintenance, we've seen far too many instances of unintended pitot heat causing severe burn injuries, unnecessary downtime, and costly repairs. To prevent this situation, we have developed the pitot saver pitot heat alarm. The Pitot Saver is an easy-to-use tool that attaches to the pitot probe in seconds and warns anyone in the vicinity if temperatures in the probe reach elevated levels. The Pitot Saver is available in single and twin sets, comes complete with custom padded hard case, flags, batteries, and instructions. The device is constructed from rugged aluminum alloy and polycarbonate. Every tool is proudly built in the USA and is backed by AIRR Engineering's standard of excellence. Designed to work with the pitot covers or in conjunction with other testing equipment, such as our innovative pitot probe adapters, the Pitot Saver uses audible and visual alarms to warn of pitot heat activation. The Pitot Saver is always on and ready to go. Just do a quick battery test and then hang it on the pitot probe. One alarm is used on each pitot heat circuit. On the ground, pitot probe temperatures can reach extremely dangerous levels. During routine maintenance, the pitot heat can be triggered unintentionally by airspeed, altitude, a wheels-up sensor, system power, etc. As you can see, when the pitot temperature approaches a dangerous level, bright flashing LEDs and a piercing alarm will alert anyone nearby that something is in need of their attention. Protect personnel from severe burns. Stop melting pitot probe adapters and covers. Prevent pitot probe contamination. Prevent pitot probe overheat damage. Protect the integrity of the flight data system. Prevent unsafe flight or grounded aircraft. Avoid unnecessary liability. And meet OSHA 29 CFR Part 1910.138 safety requirements. For more information on our products, visit airengineering.com. That's air with 2 R's. Thank you so much.
Welcome to ALTO Aviation's new product introduction. We are proud to introduce ALTO's new pre-configured cadence switch series. The aviation industry is looking for custom solutions with short lead times. We believe we have the fastest response in the industry. We can supply a new panel within 2 weeks of ordering or sooner. Our current inventory of over 34 panels allows a variety of functions to be defined for your project. The list expands as new projects are introduced. The series is well suited for cabin management system and in-flight entertainment upgrades that are fast and easy. We offer stocked clear or black anodized parts for immediate shipment. Custom plating is available and can be supported within 2 weeks of receipt of plated parts. We offer a variety of functions to support your cabin upgrade, such as HDMI and USB ports. We offer Bluetooth support with pairing and hardwired input. We can support new HD monitor upgrades with built-in high-definition selection and video control. We also offer headphones and entertainment options for enhancing your current IFE. Here's a sample of some of our pre-configured offerings. We have a variety of options to support your unique aircraft requirements. ALTO's off-the-shelf USB charging ports feature the Mid-Continent Instruments True Blue Power TA202 USB product line. We offer a convenient interface panel with a hardwired input and Bluetooth pairing button. This is a full standalone solution with ALTO's Bluetooth product line. We offer a combined HDMI and USB port that may be used to input HD devices as part of your entertainment system. This panel is well suited for passenger electronic devices as the USB provides 3 amps for charging. We offer panels that allow override of your current entertainment audio sources with ALTO Bluetooth audio. This is a great upgrade option to easily add another source to your system. We can provide panels for those customers that wish to add headphone audio to their aircraft cabin. This combined HDMI, USB, and aux input panel is a great addition to an entertainment cabinet for a new HD and audio source. Many entertainment upgrades interface to existing composite video and wish to select HD as an override to their monitors. This solution allows HD override with the source input. Here is a complete entertainment control panel option for any cabin aircraft system. We offer an Apple TV interface panel as well, which features HDMI input with an RJ45 port for hardwired Ethernet connection to the cabin router. Another set of panels that are included in this pre-configured cadence switch series is a Baker DECU direct fit replacement option. We offer a standalone USB charging option. We convert the former wired headset to wireless Bluetooth headphones. We also offer read and table lighting controls. These panels mount from the front and drop into the same cutout as the former Baker DECU. The direct fit replacement eliminates interior modifications and helps expedite the changeover to ALTO. Here's an example of a recent switch installation on a Challenger 604 with a pre-configured ALTO Baker DECU replacement. The last feature of this pre-configured series is our source equipment trim plate adapter. This adapter is designed to fit any single DIN packaged source equipment. We can support car stereo head units. The source equipment trim plate is also front-mounted and fit compatible. There's no need for any interior modifications. These options allow Bluetooth audio to replace the former source equipment. Panel option 1 allows a hardwired input in addition to Bluetooth pairing. Panel option 2 adds a 3-amp USB charging port. In most cases, the existing wiring can be maintained, resulting in a quick and simple update. Thank you for watching ALTO Aviation's new product introduction. We are confident that our solutions will save you time and money and will add value to your aircraft. ALTO's new pre-configured cadence switch series is budget-friendly, and we guarantee the fastest lead time in the industry. This series is immediately available with full ALTO in-house manufacturing that guarantees quality and outstanding performance. For more information and a fast quote customized to your aircraft, please contact us at altoaviation.com, sales@altoaviation.com, or call us at 800-814-0123. Thank you always for your consideration.
For nearly a quarter century, Aero-News Network has led the way in aviation and aerospace news coverage. Aero-News was the very first 24/7, 365 real-time online aviation news service, now entering its third decade of daily news production. ANN has produced nearly 500,000 news stories, 7,000 podcasts, over 5,000 Aero-TV features, and nearly 2,000 episodes of our airborne video news programs. The first of podcasts, the first to webcast daily Aero-TV episodes, and the longest-running online video news program series in all of aviation are only but a few of the innovations we've brought to the aviation world. It's a record unequaled by any other aviation media organization, period. But more than this, ANN has served the avionics community with distinction. Over 12 years of live streaming coverage of the best the avionics industry had to offer at AEA conventions, hundreds of stories and interviews, hundreds more video presentations, insightful coverage of the avionics business and the way it promotes and pushes aviation forward. No other aviation publication has done as much as ANN has on behalf of the avionics world, and it's about to do more, much more. ANN's airborne video news program will soon include a new weekly program just for all things aero-electronic, a program we call Airborne Avionics. The painstaking results of nearly 2.5 decades of expert aviation journalism, Airborne Avionics is designed to bring this industry the kind of professional new media coverage it deserves and has needed for years. No matter what aspect of aviation you work in, the Aero-News Network remains your best option for staying educated, informed, and entertained.
Traditional methods for modifying aircraft with new systems can be expensive, time-consuming, and might introduce certification complexity that complicates installation. Nexus Component Technology addresses these challenges. I'm Joe Stifler, and I serve as the Nexus Product Line Manager at Applied Avionics. Nexus Component Technology offers a menu of solid-state devices that are combined to develop custom digital and analog control circuits, as well as audio switching and data bus processing solutions. The innovative electrical design allows engineers to create a system interface that tailors to specific application requirements. Nexus components offer virtually unlimited options with a hardware design that is tested and qualified to military standards and the commercial requirements of DO 160. The mechanical design of Nexus components affords installation flexibility since packaging options include Vivison switches, indicators, and Nexus modules. These features allow you to create a custom circuit with a mil-spec and DO 160 pedigree that is both cost-effective and available at the speed of standard catalog hardware. Let's look at one of the most prevalent 4-pin Nexus components, the solid-state relay. With an MTBF that exceeds 700,000 hours, the SSR's reliability compared to traditional electromechanical relays is incredibly significant, especially since the SSR provides signal buffering, optical isolation, and surge suppression between inputs and outputs. The SSR's broad operating voltage range opens its use from simple polarity reversal to performing logic gate functions like AND, OR, inverter, and buffer. The SSR is capable of switching digital and analog circuits for syncing and sourcing power, as well as audio and data bus switching. In keeping pace with the industry's technology paradigm, our team went back to work. And I'm pleased to introduce to you the Nexus Combination Solid State Relay, or SSRC. This new 8-pin device takes the standard SSR to another level. The new combined component packages together 4 internally connected SSRs, which increases wiring efficiencies by reducing the need for external splices. The combination SSR allows for synchronized normally open and normally closed signal switching with a bidirectional control bridge, which allows DC voltages to be applied in either direction to provide design flexibility. The new SSRC can switch all 4 signals in parallel and offers several specific combinations, with the most typical being 4 SSRs with a single common, a dual connected pair of SSRs with 1 common per pair, and 3 SSRs connected to 1 common and 1 SSR to another. We intend to continue developing new products, which extends the capability of Nexus interface solutions. As we continue to innovate, look for new Nexus products that provide similar wiring efficiencies and form factors. Applied Avionics is committed to maximizing value through design, technology, and supporting each phase of your application. This means that Nexus customers have direct access to the application development team. Whether requirements are straightforward or complex, these subject matter experts can review your requirements and make recommendations to help design an electrical interface for your application. They're equipped to provide technical specifications, engineering assistance like developing wiring diagrams and generating LT-SPICE electronic simulations, to providing 3D models and even part configuration. Whether you're interested to know more about the new combination SSR or need assistance with a Nexus control circuit, please give us a call today or visit us online at www.appliedavionics.com. Also, be on the lookout for future video training sessions that cover each of the Nexus component technology products and the number of solutions that they can solve.
Hello everyone, and thank you for joining Aspen Avionics today. My name's Scott Smith. I'm the Director of Sales, and I'm going to run you through some of our new announcements with regards to the Pro Max, as well as some enhancements to the E5. So for today's agenda, we're going to go through the STEC 3100 and Garmin GFC 600 digital autopilot interfaces and where we are on that and kind of what that's going to entail. We'll also go through the E5, the new HSI layout that we've added, along with the optional data bar, which is exciting because that gives you air data information and whatnot. Also go through our pricing structure, along with some reduced prices we've added. on the multi-systems and some software. Let's go over the Genesis S-Tech 3100 and Garmin GFC 600 digital autopilot interfaces. There's some really slick features here, including being able to set your indicated airspeed, have altitude pre-select, vertical speed control, and all your mode enunciations, along with the flight director bars all in front of you on the Aspen PFD screen. So you're going to get all of those features and functions with a single Aspen Pro. Now let's say you had a 2000 system or 2500 system where you have the MFD 1000. With that, you would have full reversionary backup with all the autopilot functionality. So if you had a failure on your Pro, you simply would push the reversionary key on the MFD and you'd be able to control all the features from the autopilot on the MFD. Let's talk about new software on the Aspen E5. What this new software does is give you a traditional looking HSI. And we don't charge for that. So you literally go into your local avionics shop, they can update your software for you at no charge to Aspen. Probably have to pay some shop time. If you order a new E5 today, obviously you're going to get the traditional looking HSI. Now for an optional feature, less than $500, $495, we've added a data bar which gives you true airspeed, ground speed, OAT, wind direction, and speed. That's really, really slick and a very powerful feature. Basically think of it like an air data computer. So as you're coming into an airport, it's going to show you which direction the wind's blowing from and at what speed in real time. You get up to altitude, you can see exactly how much headwind or tailwind component you have. Very nice feature. The other thing is the GPS annunciator. Let's say you have a whatever kind of GPS you have in your panel and it's outside the pilot's field of view. Well, you're required to have a annunciator in the panel in front of you to show what mode the GPS is in, whether it's a GPS or VLOC, or whether you have a message or you're approaching waypoint. There's several different annunciations that you have to have in front of you in order to meet the requirement. The Aspen E5 has all these built in, and we'll display those for you. So that allows you to avoid having to install another annunciator. All of those things are $495. It's kind of a no-brainer. A lot of bang for the buck there. So if you're thinking about an E5, definitely think about doing that optional data package. We are announcing our new simplified pricing. When you purchase a Pro or MFD Max system, it's now going to include synthetic vision. A Pro is now $9,995, and again, that does include the Pro Plus Max, which includes synthetic vision, angle of attack, and ADS-B enablement, is $10,995. So for $1,000 more, you're getting those additional two items, the angle of attack and the ADS-B unlock, which will display traffic as well as NexRad on the Pro. Aspen is pleased to announce our multi-unit pricing reduction, starting with the 1500, which includes a Pro and 500 MFD, is only $13,995. Our most popular system, which is the 2000 Max with external battery, is only $15,995. Now with that system, you don't need any backups. You can literally cut a new panel, put in the two screens, and be done. So really can clean up your panel, pull out your vacuum system, all those things with the Evolution 2000 Max with external battery. And again, that's only $15,995. Our 2500 system, which includes the Pro, the 1000 MFD, and the 500 MFD, and of course the 1000 MFD would have the external battery, is now only $19,995. So the biggest difference between a 2000 and 2500 system is the addition of that 500 MFD. And also note that all your external battery is now standard on the 2000 and the 2500 systems, which is an additional $1,000 savings. Thank you for joining us today. We sure appreciate your time. If you have any more questions, visit our website at aspenavionics.com. We've been shipping MFDs and PFDs since 2008. We've got close to 20,000 systems out there. Your purchase will come with a 2-year warranty, and we are definitely customer service and product support oriented. We'll take good care of you. We look forward to hearing from you. Give us a shout anytime, and have a great day. Again, thanks for your time, and be safe out there.
Avidyne is very well positioned in the avionics market today. 2020 is the year where we're going to take some of the business aviation progress we made in 2019 and really turn it into a central focus.
General aviation has been the cornerstone of our business at Avidyne for over 25 years. We've taken what we've learned there and applied it to other market segments, helicopters and business aviation. Even with our growth upmarket, we continue to develop innovative products that benefit all of our pilots. Our pro pilots were telling us, I wish I had the function of our IFD in the FMS that I fly every day. So we listened, and in the fall of 2019, we launched Atlas. One of the real values of Atlas is that it gives new life to legacy aircraft that don't need $1 million avionics upgrade, but would like to have LPV, be able to run their TCAS, be able to consolidate their controls in an easy-to-use, understandable format.
So the Avidyne approach is to develop a partnership with our dealers, not tell them what to do, but provide them with the tools that they need to be successful. In 2020, Avidyne will be launching our new dealer portal, as well as our training app, which will give our dealers access to installation documents and training videos from their mobile device while in the aircraft.
Avidyne has made, in the last year or so, significant investments in a number of areas. We've replaced our screen printers, our pick-and-place equipment, our selective soldering systems, and what this allows us to do is build a lot more cards for the expected volume we're going to have in the future. We build very high-quality cards with these systems, and we'll be doing so for a long time. In addition, we have a project going on at the Orlando Melbourne Airport where we're building our own hangar, which will allow us to improve our certification test flight activities along with better accommodating customers who fly in to visit us.
Going forward, the future is bright for Avidyne. We've announced some new products and we're going into new markets this year. Our team is growing, we need to expand our facilities, and we have a number of exciting new announcements that'll be happening later in the year.
There's never been a better time to grow your business with Avidyne.
Sandia introduces the new SAI 340 Quattro TSO'd airspeed, attitude, altitude, and slip. With integral backup battery, safety never looked so good. See it now at www.sandia.aero.
Flightcell International is a pioneer in aviation communications, and it has never followed what other companies have done. For example, Flightcell decided some time ago to focus on hardware and its associated firmware, and to not be distracted by software services such as mapping and airtime. This means customers can use any service provider with their equipment. When they designed the Flightcell DZMX product, the trend at the time was to have multiple units, a transceiver in the avionics bay, and multiple control and display units for the crew. Whereas with the DZMX, they produced a single, compact unit that is installed in the cockpit, with an optional remote head unit for the cabin, if required. In most cases, satellite only has been the preferred technology used for voice, data, and tracking. Early on, they added cellular technology to the mix and offered both satellite and cellular capabilities and the efficiencies and cost benefits that it offered customers. You are probably thinking, that's all very nice, but why are you telling me this? I'm telling you this because for a brief period, they're going to conform and do what others have been doing. The new product has a transceiver unit that fits in the avionics bay, and in some cases, it is close to a direct swap out for existing legacy SATCOM units. Operators can now upgrade to the latest technology without major installation changes. Flightcell have called it the DZMX Plus. It has all the functionality of the DZMX product, but in a different form factor. A larger form factor allows for additional hardware functionality to be added at a later date. It uses the existing DZMX remote head as its user interface. The transceiver unit has 4 connectors for exterior antennas and 3 SMA connectors for Wi-Fi and Bluetooth antennas and for ADS-B in functionality, which they are aiming to have available later this year. There's a D-Sub-62 connector for power, external inputs and outputs, and control. There's a USB port for firmware upgrades and transfer of files via Dropbox, and an Ethernet port for connected devices, giving them access to the internet via cellular data. There is a power button, 3 signal strength indicators that indicate the strength of received modem signals, and 2 SIM card slots. From the get-go, the DZMX Plus will have all of the core capabilities of the DZMX and all of the add-on options and apps listed here. We've released 2 brand new options recently. The first is a direction-finding capability for search and rescue. When paired with the Rothetta RT600, lets air crews use a tablet to home in on the emergency locator beacons. They are given a bearing to fly on, and they can view their aircraft and their target on a moving map. The second is Marine AIS, which stands for Automatic Identification System. It is very similar to both direction finding and ADS-B for aircraft, allowing aircraft to identify the location of marine vessels and fly on a bearing to intercept them. Visit flightcell.com to find out more, or email info@flightcell.com to make an inquiry.
Hello, and thank you for joining today. I'm Dave Salvador with Gogo Business Aviation. For many, many years now, we have partnered with you, our valued dealers, to deliver a reliable in-flight connectivity and entertainment solution for our mutual customers. And together we've delivered on the vision of flying smarter. Gogo Avance is the technology engine on which your entire in-flight experience runs. Internet, voice, entertainment services, cabin and cockpit applications, data management tools, and cloud-based diagnostics and support. In short, Avance is in-flight connectivity's smartest platform and the fastest, most personal way to enable passengers, crews, and operators with the full power of connectivity, all with greater control and flexibility than you've ever had before. It's been an overwhelming success, thanks to our partnerships. To give you a sense of how quickly Gogo Avance systems have created customer demand, here's a quick look at the number of Avance connected flights through the end of 2019. We have nearly 1,300 Avance systems installed today, and as you can see here, the growth in usage has been exponential, with more than 270,000 flights flown with those systems on board, led by the L5, which is about to reach 200,000 flights to date. We continue to see an increase in megabytes consumed as the systems continue to perform at best ever levels. You've heard us mention this repeatedly. Avance is the pathway to our 5G network, which remains on schedule to launch in 2021 and will revolutionize in-flight connectivity. We have a short video to give you a taste of what's to come. There's been a lot of chatter in the marketplace regarding what's true 5G and what's not. Let's be clear, Gogo 5G is true 5G, and to help you separate fact from fiction and explain it to your customers, we've created an easy checklist. Gogo 5G checks all the boxes for true 5G, and don't let anyone fool you with any other solution. To be true 5G, you have to have every piece or it won't live up to the hype. As part of our new product introduction, Gogo is proud to announce Gogo Vision 360, the latest development for Gogo. Gogo Vision 360 takes our best in aviation in-flight entertainment service, Gogo Vision, to a new level. It will feature movies, news, TV programming, weather and magazines, but it will now include a new moving map that is far superior to what you're used to. And we're also announcing CloudPort, a new in-hangar router that will provide automatic vision updates wirelessly. So no more USB sticks being shipped and no more manual updates. We'll start with the newest moving map, Flight Path 3D, available via Gogo Vision 360. Here's a short demonstration. And now back to the second part of our announcements today, Gogo Cloudport, which we've been trialing since February with very positive feedback. With Cloudport in advance, the aircraft hangar can be turned into a Gogo hotspot. As soon as the aircraft is parked in a Cloudport-equipped hangar, the onboard advanced system automatically loads fresh Gogo content onto the aircraft. It's so easy the customer will forget it's even happening. And for those who are unaware, in addition to the latest Hollywood releases and TV programming, Gogo Vision offers 30 of the leading magazine titles in digital format, so our customers can get the latest in entertainment and business news, sports, and more. We also offer Disney content featuring more than 50 leading Disney titles. It's interesting that month in and month out, some of our leading movie titles are from Disney. They're popular with kids and adults, and our customers are loving that we're bringing the Magic Kingdom to their cabin. With Gogo Vision 360, our customers get it all, and it's available on all our advanced systems, L5, L3, and SCS, and we'll be making it available in the fourth quarter of this year, so stay tuned for updates as we get closer to launch. Together we've delivered, and together we'll continue to revolutionize the in-flight connectivity and entertainment experiences for our mutual customers. I'd like to thank you for attending today's presentation, and on behalf of the entire Gogo family, to your families, be safe. We are here if you need us, and we'll see you real soon.
We created Aeropreneuer last year to fill a gap noted by so many of you in the aviation world. Aviation brands were in need of expert communications assistance, video support, press releases, newsletters, podcasts, photography, social media assistance, all kinds of marketing and communications expertise, and from a company that actually knew how to spell aileron. So we gave them what they needed and wanted, based on nearly 2.5 decades of constant service and expert insight in the aviation world. It has been one of our most successful programs to date, and we're proud of it. Aeropreneur is also the sales and marketing arm of the Aero-News network and is responsible for the truly revolutionary Tell Your Story program, the aviation world's most successful and resourceful marketing program. The Tell Your Story program provides aviation brands with all the content and focus they need to properly market their offerings and goals month by month throughout the year, providing a planned, constantly evolving, expertly crafted storyline that captures and keeps reader and viewer interest throughout the program. Current clients include King Schools, Pipistrel, Swift Fuels, Bristol, Piedmont Flight Training, with many more in the works. If you want to make an impact like Aero-News Network and Aeropreneur have over the last few decades, please reach out to our marketing team today, mktg@aero-news.net.
This is Tom Grenbeck, Director of Auto Throttle Programs for Innovative Solutions and Support. This is the very first full-regime auto throttle system for the PC-12 and King Air. IS&S has a proud history of innovating differentiated, successful products, such as the first RVSM altimeter and CADC for U.S. Air Force's KC-135s. In addition, air transport and business aviation flat panel display systems with over 1,000 installed and the very first turboprop full-regime auto throttle thrust sense, now certified on PC-12, PC-12NG, and the King Air variants. IS&S has the technology, personnel, resources, and facility to fully support the thrust sense auto throttle program, especially in these differentiated times. Thrust sense is a full-regime auto throttle which manages engine power from takeoff roll through climb, cruise, descent, and landing phases of flight, including go-around, while protecting the engine from over-torques and over-temps against costly damage. Think FADEC functionality with low and high-speed limit control. The King Air also has active STC VMCA protection, a first for any turboprop, which up to now has only been certified on the Boeing 787. Thrust sense manages engine power through all phases of flight while assisting in protecting the engine against costly damage. The system controls power to help prevent overtemperature in operation at excessive power levels. ThrustSense helps reduce flight crew workload during all phases of flight by automatically managing the power from takeoff roll through climb, cruise, descent, landing phases of flight, including go-around. The system also assists in monitoring and protecting against overspeed damage and underspeed stall. Another patented safety feature is the FAA-certified VMCA protection against loss of control for twin-engine aircraft. If a King Air engine fails and the aircraft's engine airspeed falls below its minimum control speed in the air (VMCA), the aircraft can experience a loss of control. However, aircraft equipped with a ThrustSense system can dynamically adjust the power on the remaining engine to assist the crew in maintaining safe control of the aircraft. ThrustSense computes the amount of rudder authority lost due to a reduction of airflow over the rudder and executes the necessary reduction in thrust from the remaining engine to prevent the loss of directional control when airspeed drops below VMCA, maintaining safe control of the aircraft. Command of the revolutionary autothrottle is housed in an easy-to-install integrated standby unit, ISU, that additionally provides autothrottle control interface. The optimized design for retrofit allows for no structural modifications to the existing throttle quadrant. ThrustSense is installed by replacing the current standby instrument in the airplane with the ISNS integrated standby unit, which also has a ThrustSense pilot-operated controls a computer for ThrustSense operation. The autothrottle actuation mechanism is installed in the throttle quadrant in line with the power levers and the existing engine cables. Pictured are the ISUs for the different King Air cockpit variants that ThrustSense is FAA certified for. For the King Air and the PC-12, these ISUs are form, fit, and function replacements for the existing standby unit in the airplane. The list of benefits that ThrustSense offers to PC-12 and King Air are only offered on the most advanced business jets. This is a full regime autothrottle, engaged for takeoff and taking the plane to its max operating limits per the POH throughout the entire flight envelope. These include DMCA protection, reduced pilot workload, increased situational awareness, FADEC engine protection. It's easy to install. There's no structural modifications to existing throttle quadrant. Safety enhancement to existing aircraft, integrated with the latest technologies that improves reliability and operating cost. ThrustSense is truly a full regime auto throttle with FADEC and speed limit protection. This is the first time an FAA STC turboprop auto throttle system has been offered to the PC-12 and King Air. The real deal? You bet. For additional information, please contact myself, Tom Grunbeck, at 484-502-6658. I am looking forward to your call.
Hello, ANN and the AEA community. My name is Brian Hart, the Sales and Marketing Director for Jupiter Avionics. Jupiter has provided superior products and customer service for almost 10 years now, and we have no plans on slowing down. This year, Jupiter has 9 new products to present, so let's get to it. To kick things off, we are proud to introduce the JA10-070, the latest addition to our audio controller product line. The JA10 just got better with the integration of individual volume controls. It has all the features of the JA10-001, including 10 transmit and 4 receive positions. It can be used with up to 8 high or 8 low impedance headsets. Next up is our JCP2-010. Our JCP series audio panels are reduced depth so you can install them in tight spaces. The JCP2 has 10 transmit positions and 9 individual push-button volume controls. Now let's talk about how to use the JCP2. As shown on the left of the screen, the JCP2 can be added to a JA10 audio controller to act as an auxiliary station. An alternate configuration is shown on the right, where 2 JCP2s are connected to a JRAC2 remote-mounted dual audio controller. All connections are made via RS-232. New to our audio accessory product line, we have the JA39-022. This adapter allows you to connect a Peltor low impedance headset to a high impedance audio system. With no external power needed, this is a plug-and-play solution. The latest addition to our blanking plate product line is the JA71-TR series of blanking plates for tray mount panels. When you update your cockpit with newer and more compact avionics, there may be some space left over. Our tray mount blanking plates provide a professional and cost-effective solution in various sizes. Next up is our tray mount to Zeus mount adapters. These units allow you to take a rail mount product and fit them with ease into a tray mount installation. We have 2 new sizes available and can now offer a range from 5 to 8 Zeus hole high. We are now adding new sizes to our glove box product line. The JA70-012 is 12 Zeus holes, whereas the 15 is 15 holes high. These additions fill out the range of 5 Zeus to 17 Zeus enclosures. We are not done with glove boxes yet. We have received a ton of feedback from our customers about how much they love having the space to store things. And now we've made them even better, introducing 2 new models of glove boxes, the JA70-009C and the -012C. Both units feature a cover that allows you to securely store your items inside the enclosure. Next up, Jupiter is happy to announce that the JRAC2 and the J301A audio systems are now shipping from our factory, so get your orders in. And we are now shipping the much anticipated J-Cord, which allows you to connect your handheld radio to your headset and the aircraft audio system. In addition, you can now get your hands on our new improved 2nd generation wireless intercom, the YJack-2. Please visit JupiterAvionics.com to see our full suite of products or call us anytime for more information. Dallas Avionics is our sole North American distributor and has our full catalog of products in stock and ready to ship. On behalf of Jupiter Avionics, I would like to thank Aero-News Network and AEA for continuing with the new products introduction during these challenging times. We also wish every one of you success and good health in the days ahead.
The way we get flight data recorder readout results just isn't good enough. dozens of pages listing hundreds of recorded parameters, and yet it's often not all that useful. It often takes more than 2 weeks to find out that something is wrong with your flight data or cockpit voice recorder. Hello everyone, I'm Everett Brady from L3 Harris Technologies, and I care about aviation safety. My team does a lot with flight data analysis, sometimes called FOQA or FDM. If we're going to do the incredible stuff that we do with recorded flight data, it starts with functional flight data recorders. You've probably heard the techie expression, garbage in, garbage out. In other words, if you start with bad data, you'll end up with bad data. In the avionics industry, many of us already know that flight data recorders are required to undergo regularly scheduled parameter checks, also known as readouts. Essentially, a readout is a diagnostic report for your recorder. Only many of the reports on the market aren't all that diagnostic. In fact, they're borderline cryptic. Wouldn't it be great if a readout report could actually say which parameter is broken and what its symptoms are? Better yet, why does it have to be just a paper report? Introducing Express Readout from L3 Harris Technologies. Express Readout is the industry's most advanced FDR readout service that includes CVR and data link intelligibility testing. Combining the power of advanced automation, flight data analysis expertise, and an always available web interface, you'll wonder why it was ever done another way. With just a few simple steps, Express Readout makes for the smoothest readout service available. From the moment we receive your flight data, the results are available within 1 business day, and we look at all parameters, not just the mandatory ones. For total peace of mind, a human flight data specialist validates all of the results. Need a CVR or data link intelligibility test? We have that covered too. Whether you represent an airline with hundreds of aircraft or a corporate flight department of 1, no one has the time to wait on a readout or intelligibility test. You certainly don't have time to diagnose what's broken. Isn't that what you're paying your readout service provider for? We provide avionics shops, MROs, and aircraft operators with fast and comprehensive results so that they can fix the problem and move on with their day. Express Readout is brought to you by the same team behind Flight Data Connect, the world's premier flight data analysis service. Using the immense experience we have in processing and analyzing recorded flight data, our resident data scientists, software developers, and flight safety experts support the most powerful readout service available. Express Readout. We think it's time for a better readout solution. Expect more and get more with Express Readout from L3 Harris Technologies.
Head-up displays, HUDs, are on several high-end biz jets, but now they're available to piston singles, turboprops, and light jets. During the takeoff run, you'll see the magenta flight director cue and green flight path marker pop into view on the attitude indicator. Liftoff comes at 70 knots on the airspeed tape, so maneuver the flight director cue into the flight path marker and you'll be on course. Or put the jelly, the purple cue, into the donut, the green flight path marker. It's that easy to stay precisely on course. The marker is great for holding altitude in steep turns. Just keep the marker over the cue and you won't lose or gain altitude. Now for an RNAV GPS approach to runway 17 left. The glide slope is captured, and you'll notice that the display declutters, swapping out the HSI ARC display for a CDI scale. Down we go, following the magenta cue's commands until the 6,023-foot MDA. At this point, we'd be able to see the approach lights or the runway environment while still having an efficient instrument scan. You can see that the HUD is easy to interpret and intuitive to use. And as an adjunct source of guidance, every bit as useful as the HUDs on Falcons or Gulfstreams.
It's easy to read, and I was a little skeptical at first if it was going to be able to provide me the same level of information I get in the multi-million-dollar HUDs that I have at work, and it does. It's incredibly impressive.
Shadin Avionics is proud to announce the new Volta Series data converter platform as a software-free complement to the highly successful Avionics Interface System Configurable Converter Platform, AIS CCP. First in the new series is the Volta 60 Discrete to Airing 429 converter, the V60. The V60 is a fully customizable data converter for discrete to airing 429 applications. Shadin will use this product to address the growing customer demand for such a plug-and-play, flight-worthy avionics package to digitally interpret discrete electronics throughout an aircraft. The rugged design utilizes a sealed enclosure, a mil-standard circular connector, and is DO-160 qualified. It weighs less than a pound and consumes under 10 watts of power, making this converter ideal for any situation. The converter design employs 16 discrete inputs which sends ground open or supply open levels and then transmits the status over a user-specified Airing 429 label. With the exponential growth of digital electronic control on aircraft, we have seen tremendous demand for a reliable and customizable discrete to airing converter. The V60 allows aircraft owners to avoid costly upgrades to primary avionics systems to meet the growing number of discrete I/O on the aircraft. Initial applications for the V60 include engine discrete to airing and discrete I/O consolidation and concentration. Look for prototypes to be available by May and product release soon thereafter. Please visit our website shadin.com for more information.